I hope it
As
does.
we are now.
We are now. Sorry guys, we took an extra minute because we were geeking out over the tech of StreamYard. I, we love it so much. I am thrilled. My friend Bob Gavreau, who I don't get to talk to often enough at all, has agreed to come on with us for a short, very special session of Profit Concierge Snack and Learn. And there's a really exciting reason. And I don't have a bio to read about Bob. I'm just going to tell you who Bob is from my heart. So I met Bob a long time ago through the Archangel group, through Giovanni and a number of mutual friends that we have. And he is the accountant, wealth manager, financial guru who has the heart that is set to serve entrepreneurs. So a lot of what I've done, quite frankly, I've modeled after how Bob is doing it. Bob does it north of the border. I do it south of the border. But the way he approaches his business has just been something I've been awestruck by. And now I'm putting it up even higher on a pedestal because he is running a summit that he's going to tell us a little bit about. And his headliner is going to be Gary Vaynerchuck, who is somebody I really enjoy following. I know there are a lot of divided opinions, but no matter what you think about Gary, he takes a stand and he lives that stand. And Bob, I got to ask you, whatever got into your mind to decide to do a summit like this?
Well, first off, Pam, thank you for that introduction. That's extremely kind. And with somebody as incredible as you are, saying those kind words means the world to me. So thank you for that.
Well, I mean them.
And I'm so grateful. And so to answer the question about Gary Vee, I think I kind of lost my mind a little bit, Pam. To be honest,
that's all it takes.
Yeah, that's it. People like you and I don't necessarily have summits because finance experts and business finance experts specifically don't really jump on and get center stage for this sort of attention. And, this is just, for me, it's a shot into a different space. But for me, it all started, we wrote a book. I wrote a book called The Wealthy Entrepreneur, and it's supposed to launch April 3rd. So it's in pre-sale right now, which is great. And we decided, are we going to put some force behind getting this book into a lot of people's hands? Because the reason we wrote the book was to help as many people as we could. And, as much as books are interesting and I buy about as many of them as anybody else, I just started to get bored with the idea of selling my own book because I just felt like the impact of that wasn't going to be as great as I could do with maybe something a little bit different. So instead of hiring the campaign managers, we said, you know what, we're going to go after Gary Vee and see if he would agree to be a guest speaker at an event that we hadn't really conceptually created yet. So the very first step was lining up Gary Vee. We spoke to his team and kind of explained that what we want to do is help the pursuit of entrepreneurship, get them grounded, give them a framework that can work, and ensure that they're financially successful going forward. And their team said, yep, this sounds like an event that Gary would love to be part of. And then the Ascent Summit 2021 was created.
Awesome. So one call was all it took for you to kind of explain the mission, and his team was on board.
Yeah. And you know what, again, maybe it's because it's a little bit of a unique space. It's a safe space. He's a pretty highly regarded public figure. So I'm sure they wouldn't want him to go into a space that could get out of control. And what better controlled space than to come in and talk with a finance expert, right, Pam?
With accountants, right? We can control anything.
Exactly.
We can make it say anything it needs to say. That's so funny. So you are how many days away from the big event now?
Ooh, good question. It's April 9th. So
cool.
We're within like 3 weeks and a day. So that'd be 22 days away, which is a little bit terrifying. So we're on the hard pressed to make sure that we get as many butts in seats as we possibly can because we have so much value to share.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. And we're going to drop the link in here, guys, in the comments, every place that we're feeding this so that you guys can have an opportunity to get those tickets, which are very reasonably priced. If I saw correctly, Is that
$97?
$97? So
$97, and to tie into it with my original concept, everybody who buys a ticket for the event is going to get a copy of our book shipped to them. So this was a way for us to kind of double up and still complete that aspect of it, but add even more value.
Okay, well, you'll have to send me a second one that's signed, though.
Of course, yeah, okay, absolutely.
I'll get another copy, but you got to send me one that's signed.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and so with this event, we're going to be talking. It's all about entrepreneurship. We've brought in not only Gary Vee, but a couple other special guests. David Naegle, who, in my personal opinion, is one of the greatest mindset coaches in the world. Yes. So I'm very, very excited to have him come in. He's going to help right out of the gates in the morning for entrepreneurs to unblock the limits we put on ourselves so that we can really live our full potential and really dream about what it is we want to accomplish. So super excited to kick off the event that way. Then we're going to talk about different methodologies around growing strategically, growing your business, understanding your financial model, and elements of the financial world, just to get us grounded and be confident in the financial position of our business.
Love it.
And then we're going to bring our other special guest, Jen Kem, in, who is an absolute marketing superstar, one of my favorite speakers ever. So she's going to come in and teach us how to use our brand to generate lead generation and really grow a really strong brand presence for our business. So
the reason
then Gary Vee, then little old Gary Vee comes in and blows us all out of the water.
I mean, that is just a perfect lineup. And I've heard David speak. I've been to one of his events as well. And he's a friend through Archangel as well. And he just presents things in such a tremendously beautiful way. If he does it the way he normally does it, he has a little writing pad there, and the pictures and diagrams that he used to explain what he's talking about, you can't miss the point. And it really does always make me think. Jen, I've seen on stage, also a friend. And for branding and marketing and lead gen, you and I, one of the hardest things we have to do, because it's finance and accounting, for God's sake, is branding and lead gen. It's just one of the hardest things to do. So I always enjoy listening to her and getting stuff. And then Gary, I get all this. First of all, you can see Gary 24/7 if you want to, but when he focuses on an event, he really does put a lot of energy into making sure that whoever's paid to get there, he is all in. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's going to be customized for our audience too. So it's going to be essentially a fireside chat. Nice. So people who are there, we're going to get all the questions answered that we can. And Gary, the one thing that we're promised as part of having Gary come and being a special guest is that 100% he brings all of his energy and enthusiasm to help change the world. And ultimately, that's why we're putting on this $97 event, is to try and change the world for as many people as we can.
Mm-hmm. I love it. And you and I know more than ever how hard it is for entrepreneurs. The dogs are going to bark in a minute. Hang tight.
There they go. Good timing, Pam.
Cheering for Gary. Thank you. Hang on just a sec.
No, and you know what? I'll jump in.
My brand.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, and again, this is just such an exciting event for us because, we speak at a lot of different events. Pam, I've seen you speak. We've been at a lot of the same events, and, it's really great to see the impact that we're able to have in a small session. And essentially what we want to bring is a full day of the best that we have, and including the best of our community that we can bring together to collaborate on. So, I just know that if everybody invests this time, which is going to start at 9 a.m. Eastern time, and we're going to be done by 6. If we invest this time, we're going to have a very clear path on where we want to go in our business and what steps we need to take to get there. And again, I'm just so excited to be able to put this on with such powerhouse guests with me. So, and thank you for letting me share this today, because I'm just so grateful to share this message with as many people as I can.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I'm gonna raise this up to the announcement level in the group, and we'll make sure that everybody sees it, because guys, you can't beat a $97 ticket for these 4 people. Now, I've heard them all speak, and we've got all the components. I always talk about the 67% CEO who doesn't show up for that last third of their business. So what Bob's done is wrapped that third with some amazing speakers. And truly, David is astounding. I've never listened to him and not gotten something from it. Bob, I listen to everything you suggest about anything. And Jen Kem, I've talked to her probably 3 or 4 times, and I don't talk to her without walking away with an idea or two. And Gary's the same way. If you want to just get centered in why you're doing what you're doing, he's the man to listen to for something like this. So I'm really excited. We're going to pin this up as an advertisement. I am going to drop the link that you can go to get one of these tickets here in the comments, so that it goes everywhere right now. And that's not an affiliate link or anything, guys. I'm not doing this because I have an affiliate link. I'm doing this because this is a really good summit that I would recommend people attend. So there are coaches and stuff that Bob and I have worked with over time. There are people that have helped us up our game, and those people are going to be on this stage. So you guys know I don't share something unless I feel really strongly about it. And Bob, I just appreciate you taking the extra few minutes to jump here and give us personal time, because it's exciting. It really is. You've inspired me again. And I'm just so grateful. It's so much fun to talk to you in person, and I will see you on the 19th. And I'm hoping that a lot of the folks in our group will as well. We'll talk it up as we get closer too.
No, that's amazing. And, Pam, it's great to just continuously inspire each other to continue to bring our A game, right?
I love it.
Just continuing to next level. And I appreciate that about you so much. And one thing I want to comment, your tech skills, Pam, damn. You're killing this. This is great.
You must have missed the one where we couldn't actually go live. So I actually spent a Facebook Live talking about the tech problems I was having.
Yeah, I did miss that one. Unfortunately, I might have to go back and watch it now.
I love, just so make you feel better. But it's like anything else. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes. And it's kind of fun. But yeah, you got to check out StreamYard. It's so intuitive. I can't even pretend I'm good high tech with this, because they make it so intuitive. But
well, you're pulling it off just famously.
Awesome.
So that's
awesome. That is so much fun. Well, everybody, you don't want to miss this. April 19th. The link is down in the comments. Bob Gavreau, Gary Vaynerchuck, David Naegle, and Jen Kem, all on the stage over a 9 to 6 hour time frame. I'm sure there'll be plenty of breaks in there, but these speakers are amazing. I've shared stages with all of them, as a matter of fact, and they are really good. So be sure to check out that link, and I hope to see you there. Bob, thank you so much. It's wonderful to see you. We don't talk often enough, so we got to do more of that.
Absolutely. Sounds great.
All right, everybody.
Thank you so much, Pam.
Take care, and we'll see you next week on Snack and Learn.